Now at 4, Faith and Blue Weekend. The local events planned to bring together law enforcement, faith-based groups, and community leaders, all to cut crime.
Sunny and warming. That's our weather story right now. We're nearing 80 this afternoon. We'll let you know if you have any rain chances in the 7-day forecast.
Plus, surveying the damage. We're expecting to hear from President Biden after he surveys the devastation left behind by Helene. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News.
Great to have you with us on this Thursday afternoon. We begin at 4 o'clock with one of the ways Metro Police are addressing violence and crime in Marion County.
Law enforcement and faith groups say they are coming together to build a stronger community. Marina Silva looks at what they're doing.
Building a safer Indianapolis. That's the goal of Faith and Blue Weekend. Major Corey Mims and Pastor Ronald Covington are just two of the participants this year. There are multiple events geared towards young people, including a car seat check and a youth town hall Friday evening.
Building that relationship. And then it just makes it also special when we can include the young people. We've been, across the years, investing in our young people.
In itself provides a unique platform for us to build bridges, to attack or address some of those biases that the kids feel, that the community feels, and build a stronger community altogether.
Pastor Covington has seen firsthand grieving families as they say goodbye to their loved ones.
I buried too many young people.
IMPD and those faith-based organizations are hoping by working together, it'll create a safer Indy.
Leaders say it's startling to see youth caught up in crime.
It's heartbreaking, and I'm saddened, particularly because all of the young people that are being killed and involved in crime.
And by talking to kids and teens, police can get a different perspective of what is going on in their communities.
I think it's going to be great to listen to what the children have to say, the youth have to say about what solutions they have in order to address crime in their communities. And
the events start on Friday with the Youth Forum, followed by the Car Seat Clinic on Saturday. In Indianapolis, Marina Silva, 13 News.
All right, Marina, thank you. And the events this weekend, a car seat safety clinic at Firefly Children and Family Alliance. So that is Saturday from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then on Sunday, IMPD will be visiting 6 different churches in every district. We have those church names on our website. You can head to WTHR.com. And the death toll from Hurricane Helene topped 200 people today as the search continues for survivors.
There's also been a massive effort to get food, fuel, other resources to communities cut off by the flooding. But one of the biggest hurdles everybody's facing right now is power outages and just a decimated communication grid.
Lee Waldman explains.
This disaster in western North Carolina is catastrophic.
Nearly a week after Hurricane Helene came ashore, cutting a path of destruction across 6 states, President Joe Biden toured the wreckage Wednesday alongside North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper.
I approved the request of Governor Cooper for the federal government to cover 100% of all the costs for debris removal.
This after Biden suggested he would be open to calling Congress back from its recess for a special session to pass a supplemental relief bill. Last week, Biden signed a 3-month stopgap government funding bill in which Congress did appropriate $20 billion to FEMA, but some fear that will not be enough.
Well, all federal spending is about priorities and look at the swath and the breadth of the damage across so many states. But it'll take a while. It'll take 30 days or more for them to assess that. But Congress will have to address it.
As we look at the infrastructure damages to water, to the cell lines, to power, the ability to get those turned back on is going to be complicated just by the way Appalachia is configured.
Already, more than 3,500 federal personnel are helping in the recovery efforts. FEMA also delivered a cargo plane full of food, water, and emergency supplies to Asheville, North Carolina Tuesday.
We know that this is going to be a sustained operation.
In New York, I'm Lee Waldman reporting.
And Hoosiers are on the ground helping, as we've been showing you all week. The National Guard Task Force 1 and local Red Cross volunteers are helping out in the hardest hit areas. Midwest Food Bank is also helping. They've sent more than a dozen truckloads of foods to help families who've lost everything.
Our biggest obstacle right now is the transportation need. And so as our 10 domestic divisions, Midwest Food Bank is going to send over 50 truckloads of relief.
The food bank says it spends about $5,000 per truckload. That means 50 trucks is about $250,000 worth of food. Our Lauren Kostick is talking to relief groups that are helping with Helene recovery. She'll have ways you can lend a hand ahead on 13 News at 5.
And WTHR cares for those impacted by Hurricane Helene in Indiana and across the Southeast. You can help out. Just visit redcross.org/donate. Or you can call 1-800-RED-CROSS or text the word Red Cross to 90999 to make a $10 donation. Donations help the American Red Cross of Indiana, the region there, to prepare for, respond to, and help people recover from disasters like this one.
A 26-year-old Zionsville daycare worker is charged with battery and neglect of a dependent. Police say Ariana Adeniyi fractured the leg of a two-year-old boy back in July. This happened at Zionsville Presbyterian Church. According to court documents, the worker is seen on camera picking the boy up above her head, spinning him around and flipping him over her shoulder while she walked around the classroom. Those documents also show a text message for the worker to a supervisor saying she thinks she broke the boy's leg from playing with him too hard. That's information the boy's father says was not shared with the family.
The text messages really between the instructors really they weren't brought to our attention at any time, which doesn't match the report that we got, which is really concerning.
The church says in an email last night the worker is no longer an employee of the daycare. The boy's father tells 13 News his son is no longer wearing a cast and is continuing to recover from the injury.
Pike Township firefighters are working to figure out what started a house fire this morning. It happened on Tammon Drive near North High School Road and West 46th Street. Wow, look at those flames. Firefighters arrived to find huge flames at the front of that house. Crews from Indianapolis along with Wayne Township and Speedway all came to put out those flames. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. The city of Indianapolis just announced this afternoon it has selected a system for employees to anonymously report harassment claims and other complaints. Speak Fully is a third-party online platform and phone hotline staffed 24/7. And the mayor's office calls this the next step in its effort to improve workplace culture among city-county employees. Earlier this year, 2 women came forward with claims of sexual harassment by the mayor's former chief deputy. Sean?
All right, Destin, let's take a look outside here. You ever wonder why we are not outside right now?
Yes.
Yeah? we should be outside.
I was just outside.
Why am I here?
Well, I'm here because I love you two guys.
It's perfect.
All right, yeah?
Yes,
It's perfect.
we love it.
We should have everything outside right now. Hopefully you're watching us on 13 Plus outside somewhere. It is just an awesome day here. Almost at 80 degrees. The air is very comfortable. A little bit of wispy high clouds. That's it. It's just perfect. 76, dew point 49. Air remains dry. Not much of a wind, but it is from a warmer direction from the south at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So when you look at these temperatures on our map here for today, they're running about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than yesterday's pace that had us in the lower 70s. So we're going to be near 80 degrees as we round out the day here. And you got about 3 hours more left of good sunshine. Now, as we look upstream, there is a front. We've told you all week we're going to have 3 fronts. This is the second one, and we're not going to get the chill for the weekend. Those are freeze warnings and frost advisories to our northwest. 'Tis the season. What this front will bring: a little bit of mid-level cloud cover tomorrow early in the morning before midday and even toward midday up across the northern third of the state. We might have a few showers, but otherwise we're still talking about a quiet day for tomorrow. Just again, maybe a little bit more mid-level cloud cover. It's not going to slow us down, however. We're still forecasting temperatures to remain in the upper 70s to near 80 degrees. We will talk about that warmer weekend and if we can sniff out any rain chances all ahead in the 7-day outlook.
Okay, you let us know what you find there, Sean. Okay, here's a check of the north split. As we're seeing, there is a slowdown. We're going to check into that, see if we can find out some more information, because one side actually looks like it's at a complete standstill. Yep. All right, we will work on that. Stay with us. And here's a look at I-70 and West Street, where things are moving in both directions. This is your traffic check at 4. Don't you move.